When I put my BBC Maestro class together, I wanted to put a section where I use some flour that you might not have seen before and make some kind of flatbread exciting. We can be vegan, they can be gluten-free, but it's using flour that you might not even know exists sometimes. And they are very quick bread to make. And they're not the kind of bread like big tin loaf or something. They are flatbread. So you do them on a frying pan. I'll show you a trick how to do this. But you can use them as a wrap. You can use them as a starter. You can use them as a dinner party, and they will fit for everything you want to do. They're full of flavor, very, very simple. And that's what I like about those ones. So let me introduce you to them. So for the first flatbread I want to show you, I'm going to use some green pea flour. It's an amazing British produce, grown in England. If you see the powder, it's like greeny-ish, but when you put the water with it, it's bright green. And the smell is smell of peas. It's an amazing thing. And then also, one of my favorite oils is avocado oil. It just gives you that richness and a beautiful avocado flavor. That's very underused, but it's an amazing, amazing ingredient too. A bit of salt, warm water, and that's all we need for this one. So let me show you. This is my oil, my salt. You can see the flour there. So I put my salt with the flour. Give it a bit of a whiz. And then we're going to put the water and the oil together. Beautiful flavor. It's very dark green, that avocado oil. And then pour a bit at a time. You can see that color, it becomes beautifully green. So we do this very often because there's no gluten, nothing in there. Your batter is going to be thin enough to make a nice pancake and not too thick. So you might have to adjust your water a tiny bit, but with experience, it's like making pancake. You just readjust your liquid a tiny bit. So that looks good. Let's have a look at the texture. So it's nice and fluid. So if you want a thicker flatbread, make it a bit thicker, thinner one, thinner texture. And this can rest now for 15-20 minutes until we're ready. So I'll leave it on the side and I'll make the other one now. So the other flour I want to introduce you to is chickpea flour. Different color, nice and yellow. Again, very underused flour. It's got a beautiful, beautiful color. And the flatbread I'm going to show you there is inspired by the soca from Nice. If you go in Nice on a vieux port, there's a big, massive pan, and they got soca going all the time. You use it as a snack. It's beautiful. But look at the color of that. Again, we're going to mix this with some olive oil, some salt, and add some chopped olive and a bit of fresh rosemary, a bit of fresh thyme. And that flavor will really, really come into it. So as we did for the first one, I'm going to put my salt first. Mix it well. And then my olive oil with my water. Again, I use olive oil. You can use avocado oil. You can use any oil you want. But the olive oil is thing of Provence. That's where that flatbread came from. And then stir your liquid into the center and draw the flour on the middle. You smell the chickpea, love it. So the base for the flatbread there is done. You can see it's quite fluid. It's got a thickness about it. Again, you can make it thick and have it bake for a bit longer, and you got a crunchy bit, or you just have it like a wrap. But we're going to make it even better. We're going to add some fresh herbs in there. So I got some Kalamata olive in here. Black olive, you can use green, you can use whatever you want. Put a few there. They're chopped already, but a tiny bit. You can put chili, dried chilies, fresh chilies. The recipe is the base, it's a foundation. You can always add things to it or take things out if you want to. Make it yours. few olive, and then a bit of magical herbs in there. Rosemary. Get rosemary everywhere now. Not too much, just a bit. Maybe a fresh thyme. Lemon thymes work well. Any good old thyme. You can get some dry oregano. I mean, see what you got in your larder. You don't have to have this. You can use whatever you want. There. So that's ready. So you can see all those herbs and olive infusing into it, give you even more flavor. So I'm going to let that stand now for 10-15 minutes so I can go back to my green pea one. Okay, so it's time to bake or cook our flatbread on this one. The batter is ready there. I got a pan in here, and the way I'm going to grease my pan, I'm not spraying or get tissue. I use half a potato and a bit of oil, and then this will give you exactly the right amount of oil you need on your pan. Get the pan nice and hot, and pour the batter on the middle. Just finish this one up. Here we go. So you can see there, that nice greeny color there. And it's good with seafood, with crab, it's good with avocado, anything. Just fill them up and wrap your food with it and eat it. It's beautiful. So our little flatbread's done. Now it's time to eat them. So I hope you enjoy making them because they are a bit different, using different flour. We've learned the green pea flour, the beautiful color, and the chickpea flour. Remind me of Provence, I love that. And then olive into it, stuffed with everything. And then use them, just, like this one, you can put whatever you want in that. Feta cheese, halloumi, peppers, avocado, and just eat them. But you need also, it's a glass of rosé with it. Tastes better. So, santé.